stream here. Waiting for my ride to show back up. Somebody is utilizing my car and not getting back in time. So I got the eggs boiling. This is going to be more of a simple breakfast. So tomatoes from the garden today. And the other ones that I have. I think I'm just going to chow down on the two small ones. And then nice green peppers. I'm going to save some for the missus. But I'm going to sit there and have two. And then I have 2 cucumbers, which I can add to my pickling area. There we go. I don't know why it doesn't want to save and do anything different this time. But not let me do the saves I want. It does that from time to time. Sometimes it just wants to fight with me. Hey Michael, how we doing? So I'm kind of doing it the lazy way. I just got the eggs boiling. Then I'm going to chop up the green peppers and tomatoes, put it on top. Some black pepper and some, probably some steak sauce. I don't know if I'm going to make it to the gym today. Wife's at school with her car. And I am at home without a vehicle because, there we go, come on. Computer's fighting me. It's fighting me, man, it's fighting me. And my son's got my vehicle getting a haircut and some other things. He says he's going to be later. Just not making me too happy, but it is what it is. I use the larger monitor to kind of see what's going on. With the comments, don't have to keep putting my glasses on. I went to the foot doctor today. And hopefully he won't charge me an arm and a leg. Ching. And they want me to do some baths, and they're making some special inserts, or hopefully you're going to help me. We're going to see how well that goes. So today I'm going to be slicing up some green peppers I just picked. And if you watched my video from earlier, you would have seen that. Let me get over here to live chat. There we go. They did x-rays, yes. They took a bunch of x-rays, and then they scanned both my feet. And basically what it says is I'm on the one part of the ankle here, there was a tendon that kind of supports that, and he said it felt a little soft. And we're going to try to see if we can strengthen it back up. He said there was a little bit of arthritis going. But that's so far as what they said. So we're going to try the inserts. He's got to go see if the insurance will pay for it first. So this is when you find out how good your insurance is. So one thing about when you're getting early season green peppers, this is one thing I noticed, is they're going to be thinner walled. And as they start growing and getting on the vine a little bit longer, you can see they're kind of thin walled. They'll get thicker walled. And then we'll save the jalapenos for Mama. We've been eating a lot more of them though. I wasn't a big fan of them when I was a young kid. Yeah, I'm still kind of, they're still kind of growing on me. Get it? Growing on me. I got thousands of them. And they got 2 little maters, fresh from the garden. Now I do pick them when they're a little bit orange. Orange, you glad I picked them? God dang. Here all week, folks. And then usually I let them ripen here. A lot of times if you leave them on the vine to get really red, you're just kind of giving them a couple more days to get attacked by something. So sometimes I pull them out a little bit earlier. There we go. Hey Ray, how we doing? Oh, there we go. A little bit better. Remember to hit the thumbs up and all that YouTube-y stuff. YouTube's been like paying less and less, and I'm not the only creator complaining about it. Meanwhile, Instagram doing me much better. And I mean, I think between the hours of 10 o'clock at night and about 8 in the morning, I call it Dumb 030 Beta. Wow, that's a lot of words, John. Why do you call it that? And it seems, boy, that's when I get those stupid comments. Oh, fake weights, you know. Then one guy, I figured he had to be kidding. I think he finally said he did. But I don't see those, you know, those weights don't look like weights I see in the gym. I said, these are the weights you see in thousands of gyms. He goes, well, I belong to Planet Fitness, and I've been to a bunch of those gyms, you know, in these 3 states. And I'm like, good joke, man. Because you're right, you wouldn't see these in a Planet Fitness. You have to go to a real gym. Now, nothing wrong with Planet Fitness. I know some people have done some great strides there. There we go. And have done really well, so I'll keep the teasing down to a mild roar. So yesterday, I got my zucchini. I'll probably cook this up tomorrow. And I was going to do some weed trimming, but for some reason, when the wife was done, she pulled the battery out, and she didn't put it in the charger. So I was wanting to get stuff done around. We're doing some push mowing, and I do have the belt for the rider. But today is going to be 90 degrees, tomorrow's going to be 80. So I'll put the belt on tomorrow. Tomorrow, there's always tomorrow. No, I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the gym. Only because I don't know if my car is gonna get back here in time. And if I do, it'll probably be a quick one. Problem is I'm still feeling pressure there. I don't know if it's like, should I just back off and wait a couple weeks? Or just say full steam ahead? I'm kind of debating on both of them. I haven't quite figured out which way I'm going to do it. Got my ice maker. So what I do is we cool down the eggs quickly. Especially when you have fresh eggs. Fresh eggs have thicker shells and These are actually smaller. All right, it's one of the new laying hens. So I got like 6 small eggs. That's going to be my protein force, and then I got the maters, which on that I just sprinkle salt and pepper, and just eat them like that. A little salt. Don't mind getting some extra. The eggs will just pick those up. Then fresh ground pepper. I can have these while I'm waiting. So I watered everything this morning. And it's kind of nice getting up earlier. It seems like I get a lot more done. So I'm going to try to get in the habit of doing that. It also makes it easier for me to fall asleep. I also take magnesium before I go to bed also. And that helps me get a better night's sleep. Oh. I'll be ready to roll, depending on what time the sun rolls in. If he gets here about 1:30, I can do a light workout. That wasn't my plan. I should have just had him drop memo off. But anyway, these are good. This tastes so good. So fresh tomatoes from the garden, and green peppers, cucumbers, jalapenos, and zucchini. And probably about 2 weeks, we'll have fresh leaf lettuce, because it doesn't take long to start really producing. Then when that happens, I'll have all those tomatoes, so then it'll be like time for a lot of BLTs. So, like I said, small eggs. And I'm going to tell Mom to pick up eggs. When I get a chance to stop at neighbors, I don't have a vehicle, I don't feel like walking down there, so I get my foot right. I'll let those rest just a little bit. Before I shell them. So if I don't make it to the gym today, we will do it tomorrow. I need to double check something. Pretty bad when you're trying to read your card without your glasses. Okay, I got it right. We'll see how difficult these are to shell. So far, not so bad. My anticipation was they were going to be difficult. Just because they're small and they're fresh. Actually, store-bought eggs generally are easier to shell. So anyway, first one went pretty easy. Let's get some of these peppers out of the way. So that was surprisingly easy, which is good. So these, because they're small eggs, these might only have about 5 grams of protein in them. But that's still 20 grams. Maybe about a gram with the veggies, not much. And then with a glass of Fairlife milk, I get my fulfillment of what I need for protein. Then probably what I'll do is I'll go to County Market and hopefully they'll have chicken. This is the nutrition part. My son told me something interesting. One of those lost tribes in South America. I don't know if they did this on purpose or just didn't know any better. Basically, they let one have like a, well, probably be equivalent to a Happy Meal from McDonald's. And it made the individual very sick. Because obviously what they're eating in the jungle is very pure. It doesn't have all that processed crap in it. And a big reason why we have such an overweight, obese problem here in America is our food. Is like, they say 90%, I don't know what the percentage is, but a large percent of the food that you see in the grocery store didn't exist 100 years ago. 100 years ago, you didn't have this obese problem. You didn't have the amount of diabetics and blood pressure issues. So, a lot of it, not all of it, a lot of it can be taken care of through proper diet. Trying to eat things you grow yourself, or the neighbor grows himself. All right. Well, a little ground pepper, a little more Himalayan and salt. So really, if you want to eat healthier, if you can, get your eggs from your neighbor or the farm down the road. Grow your own vegetables. Well, I don't live out in the country. Don't have to. If you're watching my videos, a lot of my stuff is in grow bags. You can put grow bags out on your deck. And if you have a small property, you can just lay down a 4x8 tarp. And you have 2 tomatoes, 2 peppers, and 2 potatoes. Plenty of room there. And you don't have to use 30-gallon grow bags like I do. You can use 10. I feel better metabolizing wise, when I eat food such as this. Now, when we went on vacation, yeah, sometimes we just stopped at McDonald's in the morning. We get a big McStuffing. Because of convenience. But I tell you, I think the 2 times I did it, I was pretty much wishing I did. But it just did not taste good at all. Get my milk. So my sponsor, who isn't, Pure Life Milk. Now I am getting some cool things from advertisers. And what I try to do is make sure it's something that I'm interested in or I think you might be interested in. Wife was kind of mad because one of them was women's purses, and I said, nope, I'm not interested. And seeing how 98% of my audience is male, I wasn't interested. So I did that lighting. It was kind of nice, I like it. Now my insert for the stove is showing up. But I'm gonna get it clean first. I might do that one tomorrow. So I can have a nice clean stove to put it on. All right, and tell you what my views on it are. And I let them know I'm gonna do a video, but if I don't like it, I'm gonna let you know. The lamp I did, desk lamp, very easy. Basically comes out of the package assembled, claps onto any ledge. And throws a good amount of light out there. I was happy with that one. Now, I think tomorrow also I'll do some zucchini chips. I don't know if I'll film that or not. It kind of comes down how I feel. Hey, Christopher, how we doing? Come on, wake up. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up. Appreciate that. So today was a simple breakfast. It was just cut up 2 little tomatoes and 2 green peppers. And 4 small eggs. Let me see. Let's kill that. Let's open that. Nutrition of the tomato. No calories. Medium raw tomato, 2.6 inches. Needs about 22 calories, about 4 to 5 grams of carbohydrates, about 1 to 1.5 grams of fiber. It does say it has a gram of protein. Also vitamin C, about 19%. Vitamin K, about 8%. Potassium, another one with good potassium amount. About 296 milligrams, so about 6%. Folate, about 5%. And some sodium. So between that and my green peppers, which we'll do next. Okay, less calories, only about 15. 3 grams of carbohydrates, 1 gram of fiber. Does have a gram of protein and some sugar. Now, they didn't tell me about any of the minerals. I think there should have been some minerals. It does have some vitamin A. Yeah. It does have potassium, 175 milligrams of it. Yeah, so it does have some more of that potassium. Potassium helps you keep you from cramping up. So it's good stuff to have. Oh, there you go. Wow. For 25 reps. Oh my goodness. Got some bison. Awesome. That is really good. First full day of school today. Yeah, so I guess Friday, they have a half day. And then, of course, pretty much on her birthday, they go back full time. And then, it feels good. So I'll probably get into more routine next week because Mom won't be home, and then oh yeah, next week I start my new schedule. Almost forgot. So I go from 3 to 11 to 2 to 10. I don't know why they did that, but there we go. But I don't mind getting home an hour earlier. Ooh, that was a cardinal? The bright red bird that went by. So if you want to improve your health, cook your food. Grow your food and cook your food. And that will increase the benefit of nutrition, which you'll feel better. So if you feel better, you'll probably exercise and get outside more often. And that'll make you feel better mentally, which means you'll get outside and exercise and probably do more walks and things like that. It's a fantastic circle. This is a very beneficial circle. We will give a shout out to the foot doctor out there who treated me as a patient very well. And the doctor seemed to be very knowledgeable and pretty much was straightforward, which I do appreciate. And explained what everything he was doing and kind of what that was having, what sort of effect on me. So there's a foot doctor in Pontiac, Illinois that I went and seen, and hopefully we'll get my left foot back to normal. May never, he did say, well, you're not 20 anymore. And I said, well, I understand that. So, remember folks, grow some veggies during the summer. All right, probably some you can even grow during the winter if you have a grow light. Somebody was supposed to send me one, but they haven't. but I might try that just for maybe just a jalapeno plant. They seem to be more hardy. Yeah, see if I can grow something during the summer or the winter without causing me to have to pay ComEd too much money. But I really buy vegetables during the winter because the time they get there, they've really lost a lot of nutrition value. And the countries they're coming from are suspect about what they're using to make them grow so big. So this is usually the size of green peppers that I pick. Maybe a little bit larger, but that's about as big as I pick them. Why? They have more flavor. And the same thing, if you watch the video, I had one I had to toss because it had a little mold there. Not mold, but just got attacked with something. Could I cut around it? Yeah, but I got so many of these coming out, I don't have to. So I would rather grow them as long as I can and harvest them than buy them from the store. I just think it's healthier for you. Buy a meat like that, it's great stuff. Yes, does it cost a little bit more? Yeah. But then again, how much is your diabetes medicine? You know, how much is your blood pressure medicine? You know, how much is your, you know, other things that start to break down because your diet's poor, or, you know, so sometimes it's worth investing a little bit more money. Do I invest a lot of money in vitamins and minerals? I do. But then I'm not spending any money on prescriptions. And I'm fortunate. Our people that are on prescriptions and have to be on them. But, you know, I'm suspicious of them. It's like they never cure anything. They're not in the business of curing. They're in the business, I guess, kind of keeping in there. My opinion, that's all. You know, but everybody, thanks for joining in. Have a wonderful day. It's Monday. Have a great week. And we'll see if we make it in the gym. If I don't make it today, I'll make it tomorrow, and having an extra day may not be a bad idea. Remember, rest, nutrition, proper exercise, hydration, safety, and get outside. All right, see, that's why I got a tan. It's as dark as I get. And everybody have a wonderful day. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile.